Donald Trump, he used the word rigor. He was referring to the rigged indictments. And this is from CNN, Alyssa Farah. She she had her comments, and I forget Kate, I think her name is Caitlin Hollins or something like that. Let me just pull it up, you guys.
Democratic political comment.
So, and I guess they're trying to make it as a racist remark. It wasn't. Riggers is in a dictionary. Rig, it means to pull, do the work. Look, you want me to find it for me? Let's look up the word rig. Rigger is the person. It's a noun. I don't know why they're trying to make it like, oh, he was trying to insinuate a racial term. No, he wasn't. He wasn't making it a racial term. It's he used it correctly. He used the word correctly. So I don't understand. I don't understand why they're trying to make it racial. I don't understand that. Let me just show you. So this is rig. Everyone knows rigged election. Someone to fit out. You made it. You made it fit. You furnished it. Look, these are to put in condition or position. That means you actually rigged. Rigger, the one that rigs. Hello. It's like these people just stretch. They want you to say, oh my God, he's sending in your window comments, racism comments. He's trying to be slick about it. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he didn't say rigor. That's what people want you to do. Get you all wound up. And I don't know if a lot of Black people is talking about it, but I know a lot of white people is talking about it. They're more offended. Besides Al Sharpton, we know Al Sharpton's going to jump on the bandwagon. It's a race bandwagon, so he's going to jump on it. But you notice how many white people are offended by the word rigor. It is actually in a dictionary. And Trump actually used it correctly. And this is what they do. Here's CNN talking about it with Jake Tapper.
Keith Boykin, a Democratic political commentator and former White House aide to Bill Clinton, he took issue with that term. Take a listen.
Oh, and he wants to find the riggers, his word, not mine, who stole the election from him. Rigor, please.
Boykin went on to say Trump's choice of words is not an accident after spending days making racist attacks against Fani Willis, the Black woman leading the prosecution against him.
Was Trump making racist attacks? I don't understand that. Hey, you indicted me on 41 frivolous charges. Doesn't matter if you're white or Black. Hell yeah, I'm mad as hell because this shit is rigged. Why are they trying to make it a racial issue? No, anyone would be mad about it. She just happened to be Black.
In Atlanta. Alyssa, what do you make of the racial accusation Keith Boykin was making there, that the use of the word rigor is not unintentional? President Trump has certainly been accused of racist
Peep her response. She's ignorant.
Language before.
Right. With Trump, you don't need to look for a dog whistle. It's a bullhorn when it comes to race. And I do think that's deliberate. We've seen slanderous attacks that he's put out against Fani Willis, alleged things I won't even repeat. So he's not really hiding that he's going to lean into that element. And this is taking place just outside of Atlanta. When you saw the courtroom, it was a lot of Black men and women who were serving in that courtroom.
It was a lot of Black women serving, Black women and men serving in that courtroom because it's Atlanta. I mean, what are we saying here? What actually are we saying here? You can't use the word rigor? I don't understand that. And it's an actual term. This is Reverend Al Sharpton. Of course, he got to jump on the bandwagon, too.
And the racial language. I mean, this woman to call a federal office or call a judge's chambers talking about to a slave using a word that rhymes with the N-word. Donald Trump himself, their leader, using the term riggers, which clearly rhymes with the N-word. I mean, this is not 10 years.
I wish people would stop being so stupid. Just it's not the time. It's, you know, it's just like not the first time we heard the word rig. It's rigged. Matter of fact, if you go on my YouTube channel, I put rigged on one of my thumbnails, and it's like, haven't we been using that word? He just changed the. I mean, come on now, isn't it rigged? I mean, wouldn't you call them riggers? What isn't that the proper term? I just, I let me know. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it does have a racial undertone to it, and he's trying to be slick. And but I don't see that. I don't see what they're saying.
Years
Come on.
ago, 30 years ago, when we marched against him on the Central Park Five, I'm talking about within the last 24 hours, used the term riggers. Is this the kind of party the Republicans want to show the country that they are? There's no wonder independents are running away from them. To identify with blatant racism and blatant violence is not the party that we need. And I've never been a Republican, never leaned their way, but we need a two-party system, but we don't need one that prides itself in bigotry.
Yeah, and Trump has used, of course, that racist and inflammatory language for so long, and only leading into it further as he's dealing with.
I don't understand why people are so stupid. I just don't understand. I don't understand how come we are so stupid. People are so stupid, and they just latch on to anything that they can latch on to cause an outrage. And now you got people that actually probably never heard the term rigged. I don't know why it would be new to them, because they've been using that term a lot. So if you're watching CNBC or MSNBC or CNN, you're thinking like, oh, Donald Trump, there he goes with that racism again. To me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. That's Daily Caller. I just don't understand. What is the outrage from that term? This is his tweet, you guys. A large, complex detail from irrefutable report on the presidential election fraud, which took place in Georgia, is almost complete and will be presented by me at a major news conference at 11 a.m. on Monday of next week in Bedminster, New Jersey. Based on the results of this conclusive report, all charges will be dropped against me and others. There will be a complete exoneration. They never went after those that rigged the election. They only went after those that fought to find the riggers. Why is this a problem? Why is this a problem? Why is this racial? Can anybody tell me that? Just making stuff up to something to be mad about. I can't understand, why are we like this? Why is media like this? I just don't understand that. And he wasn't even talking about her. You see what I'm saying? It's just like he's just referring to the whole process, that he's not only indicted by her, he was indicted 4 different times. They're interfering with the election process right now as we speak. They're scheduling, or I don't know if she actually scheduled it, but Super Tuesday is March the 5th. She tried to schedule court date right the day before, the day before the primaries. And you don't call that election interference? Georgia prosecutors seek March 4th trial in Trump racketeering case. Why would you do that? And if you look at his calendar, it's all booked up for court cases because they want to take up all his time. So he won't have time to campaign. That's what they're trying to do. They don't want him. It says the timeline combined with Trump, other proposed and scheduled criminal cases could put Trump in the courtroom for most of the first 6 months of the 2024, a span that covers almost the entirety of the GOP primary in which he's the front runner for the nomination. They're doing this on purpose. If that's not election interference, I don't know what is. This is Trump court case. So August 21, Trump news conference at GA charges or Georgia charges. 23rd, he got the GOP debate. 25th, that's the deadline he got to surrender. 28th is the January 6th court case. That's in DC. October the 2nd, he got some lawsuit. January the 6th, proposed trial for, or that's January the 2nd. January 6th is the proposed trial date. January the 15th, the Jean Carroll defamation civil suit. I thought they threw that out. January 15th, Iowa caucus. So those 2 days are coinciding. He has some class action lawsuit on pyramid schemes on January 29th. March the 5th, Super Tuesday. But that's when they're trying to, March the 4th, they're trying to put that one court case in there. They're trying to start trial by then. March the 25th, that's the New York's criminal trial. That's the one with the Stormy Daniels. They said, he paid them hush money. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. So y'all can see. So that's the 25th of March. July the 15th, or actually May the 20th, the classified documents trial. July the 15th, Republican National Convention, and then Election Day. So really, he's going to have to campaign in between those dates. He's going to be tired. And depending if they're starting trial, he's not going to campaign. These trials could last a long time. A trial could be a few months. And what are they going to do? If the Republican parties decide to nominate Donald Trump, what are they planning to do? Are they going to put the trial on hold? I just don't understand. You guys want to subscribe and like to this channel. Make sure you share this channel with your friends. I am sending all my good to you. I will talk to you soon.